Hi guys, Saki here and welcome back to Conquer Red Alert video. In this game I'm playing a 4v4 match on the map Hell's Pass. I'm starting in the bottom right position, playing as the Allies. Now, in this game I'm located at the back of my teammates, so we've got like two teammates in the middle and two mates in the further back positions. And one of the really important things to do when you're starting at the back is to make sure you do provide support for the teams at the front, because if the teams at the front are left on their own, they can find out that they're getting attacked by two teams at once, and it becomes like a 2v1 match. So what I need to do is I need to make sure I provide plenty of support to the players at the front, and straight away I'm just sending some infantry there just to give them a bit of a hand. I'm also going to have to like sort of expand my base. You can see this map is quite strewn out and it's got lots of small ore patches, and you can see Red going for a bit of the infantry rush there, my teammate. So hopefully that's going to pay off, because if it doesn't, it's going to make it harder for him later on, because he will spend a lot of resources doing that. And getting a crate there just to give me the iron curtain and make my base impenetrable, so that power plant will have ultimate HP for a short period of time. And not going to help at this stage of the game though. And just having a bit of a look around, you can see there are lots of ore patches. They've got like a few gems scattered in them. I am going to go for the more economical start and go for the second ore refinery before I go for my second war factory, because I don't think there's enough gems there to really warrant going for two war factories straight away. But now I'm going to go for my second war factory, and I'm just having a bit of a look up there, and you can see that Orange has been forced to build a flame tower, so that would have been very hurtful for Red, who had a lot of infantry. But it has slowed down Orange's start, because when you force the player to build things like flame towers, they're not going to get war factories and other ore refineries and stuff like that out, so it does give you a bit of benefit in that way. But we could see that Blue bringing some infantry down there, and now Blue is bringing some tanks in, and we're going to need to try and help a little bit there, although you can see that Red does have some forces there to defend. He's building some tanks very early in this game. Hopefully he's got the economy to back it up, although we can see he's got, it looks like he has two ore trucks at the moment, so he might hurt a little bit. And now we're just going for that flame tower attack, which has taken out some of my infantry. Just having a look at that left position, because we've got two teams on our left. It seems like they're okay for the time being. The main fight going on the right side of the map, and you can see that Orange and Blue are joining forces, as are me and Red. It's always best to fight with allies if you can. And just expanded my base to the middle. I'm also going to get a radar dome down so I can see what's going on the left side while we fight on the right side of the map. And you can see it looks like those buildings are going to go down, and that barracks as well. But you can see now Green, our teammate, is getting attacked, and those light tanks coming in from Purple. I'm going to need to provide some support there. We've managed to sort of like take Orange almost out of the game, and Cyan bringing some tanks forward. And a Tesla coming up for Green. But the question is, does Green have an extra resources for an ore refinery? Because you can see Purple has quite a number of light tanks here, and now we're just trying to attack from behind. With Cyan attacking from one side, I'm attacking from the other, and we're going to get some good kills here. You see a lot of those purple tanks going down. Those light tanks are high in number, but each light tank does have very low HP, so it's easy to take out quite a lot quite quickly. And now again I'm going to have to go back to the right side of the map, because we can see that Blue are coming through with their heavy tanks, and it looks like we're going to get those two ore refineries down, unfortunately. Trying to repair that, but it looks like it's just going to go down. We just didn't have enough. He's still got his construction yard. The question is, does he have the resources to rebuild? Those two heavy tanks on very low HP, so we're going to have to go back up there and try and fight with Blue, while Red may have time to recover a little bit. Orange may be out of the game, but our teammates Red and Green are in difficult positions, and now we're going for the attack on Blue. We can see Blue building some Tesla. He's got some walls to defend, but we're going to be able to break through and take those Tesla out. And now we just need to clean up these tanks. We've got the better tank numbers at the moment. We can see that Green is starting to build some extra ore refineries. I'm just pulling back now, actually. We've managed to destroy some of those tanks. It's just yeah, you can see that they were going for the attack on my base. So just leaving some tanks up at the top there. And you can see Red going back in for the fight. So he's managed to build up a little bit. And now we see Pink going for attack in the middle of the map. And he's managed to take out a construction yard at the back of my base. So a bit of a base dive there. I'm going to need to have some tanks to defend the front of my base. I'm also going to need some things to defend the back as well. So yeah, a little bit of a sneak attack there. I'm going to need to be really careful from now on. I do have map visibility, thankfully. They haven't destroyed my radar dome yet. But if I lose power plants, the thing is I would be low on power, and that would mean my radar dome wouldn't work, and I'd have a slower building speed. You can see now Purple in the middle here doing some attacks on those green ore trucks. Thankfully Green does have a Tesla there, but I've lost an ore refinery, and that's going to give me a big hit, because I'm not going to be able to rebuild that, and it's going to mean my ore trucks are going to have to travel further. And now we can see that Blue are going for the attack on Red's base, so I'm going to have to split my army, take some of my tanks to the left of the map, and have some tanks defend the right. So now we're going to go for the attack on Purple, because the left side of the map is a bit troubling at the moment, because there are 2 players there. So let's see what we can do here. You can see that Purple has managed to amass quite a decent army. We can also see Blue here as well, with quite a few heavy of those heavy tanks. So what we're trying to do here is just gain map control. You can see Cyan's on the attack as well, and we managed to whittle down that Purple army, and that's going to give Cyan the opportunity to go for the base attack as well. And getting a few good kills there. The ore refinery is going down, and some of the war factories are also. You can see 3 war factories there, all in a line, and we've been able to take them all out. I'm pretty sure those will be the only war factories that Purple will have in this game. And now we're going for the construction yard, and that goes down as well. But you can see now Blue again on the attack on the red base, and now I think we've got a commanding position. I'm going to leave Cyan to handle the left side of the map, and I'm going to go for the attack on Blue, who's now going for the construction yard kill. Let's see if we can defend this. It does look like it's going to go down, and unfortunately it does. Red's still got some ore refineries though, and hopefully he's got a war factory, so he's going to still be able to produce units. But now that we're in a more commanding position, and we're going to be able to go for the attack on Blue. You can see Cyan doing a grand job there. And it actually looks like Blue's had to pull back quite a little bit, so we're going to just go for the attack on Pink. Destroying that construction yard, and we're going to try and get rid of that tech centre also. And then where I've got my tanks up in the top part of the map, I'm going to be able to go to the right to attack Blue, because you can see Blue's been attacked by Red at this point in time. And yeah, you can see this we're in the best position now, and now it's just going to sort of like be a bit of a roll to the end. Although what I can see is I can see that Cyan does almost have no base left. So yeah, I think I've got, even though I'm like I've got no construction yard, I think I'm the only one in my team with like a proper base still intact, even though I don't have a construction yard. And you can see Blue again going for the attack here, but it is going to be pretty much over. Yellow's got a decent army there with quite a few light tanks, and I'm just going to send my army straight to Blue's base. So yeah, that was a bit of a hectic match. The most important things in those types of games though is give support to your teammates. It's all to do with do the teams at the back support the teams at the front. If they do, then it puts you in a better position and able to win that. But yeah, that was like a bit of mayhem there. We have lost quite a lot of our base. As you can see, we don't have that much left altogether. You can see, I think Green's actually in the best position now from being like in a bad position at the start of the game, getting attacked early on, but now he seems to be the only one of our team to have a construction yard left. Anyway, a fun little match. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.